how they can work with the district project. We also partner with many organizations when we do select a district project so that key clubbers have some guidance on what they're going to be doing. As well, we help create service project guides for the district project, and clubs will participate in service projects of their own related to the project. We also have fundraising and donations going towards this district project. It's a collective effort that we choose for New Jersey so that all our monetary donations and fundraisers and everything can go towards one goal. So what is the 2020 to 2021 district project? It's keeping the Garden State green. We focused this district project around environmental awareness and advocacy and helping our New Jersey stay, again, green.
Okay, so the district project guide was made to help key clubbers understand how important it really is to take care of our environment. The guide can actually be found in the bi-weekly updates that's all officers receive, sent by the New Jersey District Governor, Sarah Jacob. The guide can also be found at njkeyclub.org. In order to keep the Garden State green, there are some goals the New Jersey District would like to achieve. 1, take some steps towards using sustainable energy. Sustainable energy can be used over and over again without getting depleted of energy or harming the environment. An example of this is to use solar panels and wind turbines. 2, reduce the plastic pollution. Most types of plastic are not recyclable and ends up getting dumped in the ocean. The plastic then releases harmful chemicals that affect marine life. It also takes plastic waste 1,000 years to decompose. This is an extremely long time, especially considering how often plastic is used. And then these are some upcoming environmental awareness dates to keep in mind. So you can use these days as an advantage to promote the district project. So June 8th is World Oceans Day. July is Plastic Free July. October is National Energy Awareness. October 23rd is Sustainability Day. And October 24th is the Day of Climate Action. So part of the reason we are focusing on the environment this service here is because of the astonishing statistics that are about climate change and global warming. The increase of human emissions led to the global temperature rising to 1.62 degrees Fahrenheit. Over the last century, the global sea level has risen 8 inches. 8 million people, aka 11% of the world's population, are vulnerable to climate change impacts such as hurricanes, tornadoes, and tsunamis. And Greenland lost an average of 289 billion tons of ice every year between 1993 and 2016, while Antarctica lost about 127 billion tons of ice every year between the same time frame. In the last decade, Antarctica's loss of ice mass has tripled. So it is very important that we do pay attention to what is happening in our world, because climate change is real and we have to do something about it before it's too late. So some service project ideas for the district project is to upcycle and give old furniture a new purpose, and donate old and unused items to your local thrift store or a shelter. So upcycling is just reusing old things. So you could do a clothing drive and donate your clothes to any shelter that you choose, any shelter you would like. Or you could participate in a park cleanup. So clean a park, clean a bench, clean a road, and you can partner with an organization or host your own cleanup with your community and school. Also, don't forget to provide education. So you can create a memorial for your for the district project anywhere that is allowed. You can create a video, or you can speak at a middle school. Also, you can plant a community garden. So the great thing about this is not only that you can plant a garden at your school, park, or community, but you can use biodegradable trash as compost and a fertilizer. So biodegradable trash can be newspapers, envelopes, brown paper bags, and more. The trash can be put in soil, and then this will help reduce your waste in your school and home as well. 5, enforce plastic alternatives such as stainless steel or metal container cups and straws. Use natural fiber cloth bags instead of using plastic bags. You can use pottery for your plates and forks or whatever. And then you can use bamboo straws if you don't like metal straws, because some people don't like them. So those are some service project ideas.
Currently, we're in the process of choosing district project partners. Some organizations we are looking into are TREX, Conserve Wildlife Foundation of New Jersey, Clean Ocean Action, and the other ones listed. If you know of any other environmental groups or companies that you would like to recommend us for the Key Club to partner with, please fill out this Google form that I'm going to comment in the chat right now. The form should only take about 3 minutes to fill out, and these projects will be presented at the next board meeting on June 13th so that the district board can decide on the partners. So the club monthly report form, although many of you are new officers and might be unfamiliar with the club monthly report form, or CMRF, I'm going to explain how the district project will be incorporated in it this year. When the district project was Hungry New Jersey, there was a set method of how service hours and projects would be recorded in the club monthly report form. Because there isn't really an accurate way of tracking how much of an impact your club may have on the environment, the chair and secretary of the district project steering committee will go through the projects submitted in the CMRF on a case-by-case basis. They'll decide whether the project fits the district project description and record how many hours the club's devoted to the environment. There are so many service projects and ways for each club to be involved within the district project that it is impossible to have a set-in-stone method for tracking involvement. Moving on to frequently asked questions, one of the questions that came up during our board meeting was, what should a club do if they do not live near the beach and cannot participate in beach sweeps or ocean-based projects? To answer this, there are many other service projects that you and your club can do. Although you can't do beach sweeps, you can still participate in roadside cleanups, park cleanups, and many other projects, as Rebecca previously explained. You can also make educational videos about the environment and post them onto your social media. Another question is, which organizations should we partner with to help us plan events and fundraise? We are currently deciding, as I explained before, on which partners we will focus on throughout the service year, and these should be announced in the upcoming months. Lastly, another question is, how should your club encourage people who are not in Key Club to participate in events and projects? Social media is a great resource that many clubs do not use. Make educational videos with your club to spread awareness about environmental issues such as climate change and other different topics, which can draw attention to your club and promote more involvement. Also, posting flyers and basically just annoying all of your friends who attend the events should usually work.
So if anyone has questions, you can type it in the chat.
If you go to the next slide too, our contact information is on it, and Craig is the chairperson of the committee. Even though he's not presenting today because he was sick, you can contact either Craig, myself, or Rebecca, and we can give you more information.
Does anyone have any questions? We have Lexi, she's the secretary of the district project committee, and we also can answer any questions you have, the rest of the district board. Also, if you want to share any of your own experiences with working with the district project so far, you can.
I was going to say, I have a suggestion of something you guys can keep in mind. So we talked about trying to limit your waste with not using plastic straws and things like that. If you guys host Key Club picnics or parties or things like that, you can always keep that in mind too. Maybe try and get reusable plates and reusable cups and such for those, instead of trying to use so many disposable things, to try and limit on this waste. So you're always working towards the district project and environmental. Even though it might be harder, you can encourage people to bring their own water bottles, or you can have them, plates brought, just some ideas.
I love those ideas. Yeah, there's a lot you can do. And the district project steering committee actually created a guide to the district project, which was released in the biweekly updates. So if you want to be in the biweekly updates, just send me an email. I'll type my email in the chat, or you can contact anyone on the screen. All officers should be receiving these updates on the first and third Wednesdays of the month. So if you're not, just contact any person on the screen or me.
Someone said, is there a place where we can see successful projects or activities other clubs have done so we can get some inspiration and ideas?
There's many places that you can get inspiration from. I believe we are going to be like spotlighting clubs over the summer who have participated in the district project. A lot of clubs are just been kind of getting into the groove of things, trying to have digital elections. But for successful projects, we do have key clubs who have had projects related to the district project without it having been a district project, so like environmentally um, aware projects, things like that. You can again look at the district project guide. I believe it's on the website, but if not, your lieutenant governor can share it to you. And if anyone in this call has any advice or experience with having a project, you can also type it in the chat or unmute yourself to share. I mean, I can share my own home club's experience. We're having a day where we all, well, not a day, but a service project, basically do something that helps the environment by creating, possibly share your garden that you've created outside or things like that. And if you send a picture in, we can award you service hours for helping the environment just a little at a time.
I could tell you what my clubs are doing. One of my clubs that we decided that we're going to try and plan a day to like watch the Leonardo DiCaprio movie before the flood. So that way, like, it's like a way, and then we're just going to have like a discussion about it.
That's awesome. And for Jackson, basically you're going to be listing all the events that you did that you believe are related to the district project. Very short explanation, kind of a description. And then district project steering committee will manually go through everyone's submissions and see if it counts toward the district project. We had a lot of issues with previous district projects with tracking, so this is the most effective way that we figured it out. With getting everyone's manual, or getting all the submissions and doing it manually, we're going to be able to determine which are going to be related to the district project, which are not. And if it seems like absurd, like the amount of service hours, like it's a lot of money donated, we're obviously going to contact you. So it's a lot more personalized system. Not every single service project has to be geared toward the district project. We hoped with this district project that it would be a lot more open and you could have a lot more creativity with the projects that you create, because again, it is very open, because the environment can involve so many different facets, aspects. If not what the percentage should be, that's determined up to your club. The district project, we just want a collective goal at the end. We want all clubs to be focused towards just one main goal, because when all are around 150 clubs around New Jersey focus on one district project, we can make a significant amount of progress. But I can't give you an exact percentage. I would say, how involved do you want it to be? You can go local or not. I mean, with keeping the Garden State green, you could have a majority percentage of your projects related to the district project, and it wouldn't even seem like it, because if you have a project that's not even related to the environment, but you're donating the profits to an environmental organization, that counts. So I would say, if you want to try to get the award at DCON for district project contribution, things like that, maybe try to do above 50%. But again, it's up to your club. I would talk to your advisor and your board members. Anyone else who's done projects for the district project?
I know my home club, we're like super involved with our local organizations with environmental. So we have like environmental things constantly, and it's super easy to access too, since it's so close to everyone where like their center is, the recycling center we go to. So
I feel like there's so much you can do, not even if we've said beach cleanups in the past, and people in the cities are like, what can we do? There's so much trash everywhere. It's really unfortunate. You can just do something, even if it's small, just recycling or going, by the side of a road and picking up the trash, because there is a lot.
Yeah, I know for my club, we are in a city. So last year on Earth Day, we had a city cleanup. So everyone came in. We gave everybody like supplies, and held everybody just picked up trash around, and we just walked like a mile and just picked up trash, and so it was something. It's not a beach cleanup, but it
that's
still made a difference.
Yeah. And for Nazrin, yes, it's completely fine. We just want you to make sure you fill out the form like, after the workshop ended, so like 5 p.m. And yes, proper safety gear and staying safe is definitely important. Thank you. Lexi and Rebecca did an amazing job for me. Little claps for them.